Oh, when the death comes rolling in. Oh, when a death comes rolling in from the bells of the capital, we will free our people now. On September 4th, 2003, a group of advocates with disabilities started out at the Liberty Bell in Philly. Their destination: Upper Senate Park in Washington, D.C. It's hard to imagine that it was 18 years ago. Damn, I'm getting old. That is a joke. I joined the Free Our People March in Baltimore, Maryland on day number, well, I don't remember the day, but I do remember I was excited to be with my brothers and sisters as we marched to D.C. to demand passage of what was known as the Medicaid Community Attendant Services, and support Sector Mi Casa, which is Spanish for my house. I remember sleeping in my sleeping bag each night and singing and chanting during the day as we rolled along the highways and byways of Maryland. My father, Jim, made a video which is linked in the description below. In that video we heard people telling their personal stories, but now I want to tell you a story that has stuck with me for years. I was there first and foremost as a brother of ADAPT, but the National Disabled Student Union asked me to speak at the Free Our People rally at the end in Washington, D.C. One night as we were wrapping up dinner and getting ready to turn our power chairs in to be charged and go to sleep, I heard an attendant who used to work in the teens and young adults ward. And before you think the ghost had waved blank through some mysterious shadows visited me, I can assure you, nothing like that happened to me. That would have been awesome because he died just before I would have met him. This attendant wanted to adopt the children he was taking care of, but for legal reasons, he couldn't. Thinking back, hearing my story about how my doctor wanted me to go live in the state hospital for crippled children, I get emotional. Children with disabilities all over the world don't have the opportunities that children born in America or other developed democracies have. Do you think the Taliban are assuring that children with disabilities are getting in free, appropriate, public education in the least restrictive environment? Do you think Putin and Russia cares about children with disabilities? I met a disabled boy that was adopted and escaped in Russian orphanage when he was 4. His mother raised him to be an independent young man. Unfortunately, I have lost touch with him. What makes America great is our compassion for each other. It has been 18 years since the march, and we have lost a lot of warriors who were on that march. We are still fighting for the right to live in our own homes and do what we want to do. We are still fighting against the injustice of being warehoused in these institutions. When will our government realize equality means freedom of choice for everyone, not just the non-disabled? When will we see the passage of the Disability Integration Act? I was 17 when I marched with my sisters and brothers on Washington, D.C. I'm now 35. It is time to do the right thing. It is time to finally free our people.